It's always a pleasure to welcome you here in Prague all the way through. I've heard you are open for MC booking. Is that right, Markus?
I'm not ready for that yet. I'm just doing my baby steps right now,
How's your opinion, René?
Well, when we don't have an MC, we take turns, kind of. I mean, Markus does more the frontman thing, but I have a couple of phrases, so it's good enough. I can count until three, so that's
Was it your first time?
What, as an MC? No, no, no. For a year now, I think we've been doing this, and it's a slow progress. It's a learning phase as well, and I think it takes some guts to do it, but it's actually fun. You interact with the crowd. It's got a bit of a rock and roll vibe to it. I like it.
I wanted to ask you about your orchestra, kind of like the whole event. Is there anything more we can expect from you guys?
I mean, the Red Bull Symphonic thing right now is done. That's not our decision to do any more shows. That's right up to Red Bull if we're going to do any more shows. But we are going to concentrate on the future and not on the past. And usually Red Bull Symphonic is a one-off thing. So usually everyone does like one show and that's it. So we are actually blessed to have been able to do it even twice now, even more times with the repetitions we did. But maybe in 1 or 2 years, things are going to look different and we might plan something again. For now, I'm just happy to be able to work on normal music again and not having to write like music for an orchestra.
You still produce separate. Like, what's your craftsmanship right now?
Well, we're just concentrating on making new music now because, like, of course, the symphonic project took like a year of our schedule, more or less, and now it feels good. Just we have so many tunes that are just about to be finished, but those final touches take time. But I think there will be some where I will say like it's gonna be good tunes, so that there are some potential hits in there, and as well tunes that just not every tune needs to be a hit or whatever, just tunes that we really feel and we want to put out, and maybe it's something completely different and surprises people.
The Czech crowd and audience always expect the best from you guys. Every playing on a role every year is special for you. What can we expect with your back-to-back with Matthews this year? Maybe you can show us some insights, maybe?
Well, I don't know if we're allowed to say it yet, but we're all on the lineup, and there's a Modus logo on the flyer already. So I guess you can put one and one together. We're gonna be involved somehow this time, and obviously that means we're gonna do a bit more than your usual DJ sets.
Audition already recognized that Modus will take a part on Literal, so they are curious about your performance this summer. And for us, speaking of the Czech crowd, it's always special for you to have us here. The crowd was like having the vibe with you as well. We've seen you, Markus, with the microphone as well, so we are really looking forward to see you in the summer as well.
Yeah, same. We can't wait to be back.
Yeah, I think for us it's as well. Czech Republic feels like home as well. We feel very welcome by the crowd, and this is
Is it by the Schnitzel?
well, it is not by the schnitzel because that's the Austrian crowd. But what is your version of a schnitzel?
We do pork Schnitzel.
Well, you have the pork power then. Yeah. I mean, it's not a schnitzel power,
No,
but it's
no.
something.
No. What's the
Klobase power?
no. What's the duck with the sweet dumpling called?
It's knedlo zelo.
No. That's not what I mean. Oh God, I forgot what it's called. But it's good.
It's a duck with a sauerkraut and dumplings.
Exactly. Is that what it's called?
Knedlo zelo, webso.
Okay.
But all I can say is like the Czech got some strong ground bass power, even some schnitzel power, and we can relate to that. And it's always like coming home, playing a gig here with you guys. And if it's Prague, if it's Let It Roll, if it's Ostrava, if it's Brno, they're always good. The Czech Republican crowd knows their drum bass, and that's something we appreciate. And they don't want only like the hits or maybe the big tunes. I think they're following us like very, very strongly about the years, so they understand where we're coming from, and that we're taking our craft very serious as well, and don't just play for the kids.
When the video set come up, do you watch the comments?
We always watch the comments. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, it's just something that you do. I mean, what you make of it obviously is up to you because there's a lot of keyboard warriors around. But thankfully, the drum bass community, I would say 99% of them are like the nicest people and super appreciative. So it's actually like balm for the soul to read the comments, and you see that it kind of it reflects onto the crowd what you're doing, and they appreciate it, and this is why we do it, you know.
It's very rewarding when somebody gets it and appreciate you going the extra mile and not just doing the most easy way, kind of like the crowd pleasing.
It shows up your work during the week, like you work on a stuff and then you go for a gig, you know, and you just test it with the crowd and you get all the feedback, and that's great.
Exactly, yeah, the crowd is the best like feedback response basically.
Keep up the good work, guys, and see you very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Looking forward. Yes.
Yeah, latest point in summer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let It Roll Festival it is.
Yeah, let it roll.